Hi guys, TinaGale here again with another layout using my October Scrap Room Kit, the flavors of the month. This time I actually pulled out the add-on paper to add in just a few more patterns to the layout. I loved this paper here that had all the different sheets of paper, kind of ledgers and different things like that. So I wanted to use that as my background. And I ended up just cutting some of the other papers and did a messy stack of mats behind the photo. So that kind of seems to be the theme. I did that a little bit in yesterday's layout that I shared. This one is just another single photo that I have, and it's of my daughter as well. And she had lost her tooth, and she's on the phone calling, I believe she was calling her Mima to tell her that she had lost her tooth. And so not a whole lot of journaling or anything, just she's just incredibly cute. And I played off of that a little bit on my title that you'll see a little bit later. So I'm still just cutting these layers, and I wanted the pink around the photo. It needed a little bit of separation from the other patterns that I had picked. And to me, it just brought out, she has on a little nightgown and it's a pale pink and it had some bright pink writing on it. And then just the pink of her skin and everything. So I felt like that pink was a great background for that photo to make it pop. And then that second one had the lighter pinks. And then I am going to add in some of that darker teal behind the photo as well. And I loved this floral paper, so I decided I was just going to build up everything from the bottom. So yesterday I did everything to the left-hand side vertically. This time I'm going to go horizontally to the bottom third and fill up that with that beautiful floral print. And then I took this gray paper. I felt like the background needed something, not just all the stark white. So I loved this gray, but I didn't want like more strips of paper. I wanted it fun, I wanted it light and airy, so I decided to tear it. It's been a while since I've tore paper, but I just tore it at a really good angle for the bottom and then slightly less of an angle at the top, and then took it to my sewing machine, and you'll see more of that gold thread showing up. I tell you, I've done it. You're gonna see, I have another video that will go up I believe tomorrow or the next day, and I put gold stitching on it as well. So here I am starting to pull out the embellishments, and I loved this little girl, and she had this little wand, so I wanted to kind of play off on the tooth fairy, kind of thinking of that. And so I end up putting the wand where it is right now, and when I watched this back, I had remembered that I had put it to the left, and I really liked it to the left, but that's okay. And then I pulled out more of these wood veneer. I love these layered wood veneers. They are so cute. So I wanted to make sure to get a couple of more on this layout. I've used up almost all of this paper. I only have a little bit left. So I want to make sure that I get most of the embellishments used up that I can. So I had went to my stash. Like I said, I wanted to play with the title a little bit, and it had this cute that was in black with a polka dot. And so I wanted to repeat some of the black from the outfit that the little girl is in, and I'm going to add some more in there. So I loved the cute, and I wanted to play with the title, something about too cute, and use the word tooth, since this was a photo of her losing her tooth. So I went through my stash, kind of looking through my thickers to see if I could find another word that would go with it to extend the title out. And I found these white foam thickers that said seriously, so I decided that would be a lot of fun because I didn't want a lot of color up on the white of the cardstock. I wanted to keep it pretty focused on her, and of course this little fairy, I thought she was cute, and the title down below being in black. So I really wanted that triangle going there, and if I'd put something with a darker color in that word where the seriously is going to go, it would have drawn a lot of attention up there and made the whole layout more vertical or horizontal, I guess. Very streamlined across the bottom, and I really wanted it still looking like a triangle from the top of the page on the top right to the bottom left and the bottom right, going around there, and also around the photo. So if you look at her face, you see her eyes, you come down to the little fairy, and you go back down and over to the word cute and then back up. So that little triangle there, I really wanted to keep that. So that is one reason why I kept with the white foam thickers there. And it turns out really, really cute, I think. So I'm just going to adhere all of that down. I had this little label and I'd thought about putting some journaling on it, but if I'd put it below the cute for the journaling, it would have messed up my little triangle and kind of what I was going for. So I decided to just go ahead and use it. I have the product, so why not just put it on a layout with the rest of the product. So I just put it between those two titles and going to put the word toothy on top of it to complete my title out. So then I've went to kind of the smaller embellishments, and I love these little bows. They're from my stash, and they're from the Maggie Holmes collections. And I've had a hard time using them, so I thought, since I've been doing so many cute girly layouts and stuff here lately, I had pulled out a few things for my stash that would go. So I pulled out just about everything in crepe paper that I had. So I pulled out one of those bows, and I'm going to put it up with that wood heart as well. And then I found a couple of little butterflies on the sticker sheet from the Cute Girl collection and added those in just to repeat some more of that color. So I'm going to pull that pink and that turquoise up to the top right to kind of carry out my color scheme, and then that little pop of yellow. Since the bottom strip with the flowers had yellow, then it worked well there. And there's just a touch of yellow on that background paper behind the photo. So I felt like it was enough that I could introduce that yellow butterfly and it'd still be okay. I added the little tag that says "My Girl" from the layered wood veneers over to the left, and I'm going to add some twine. I just didn't want to take the time to dig it out. I wasn't sure if I wanted the turquoise or the pink, but I ended up going with the turquoise color, and it's some thick twine that I have that just turned out really, really cute. So I kind of pull it through there. Pop dotting up that little fairy that I want to use for the photo and then sticking that on there. And that's pretty much going to finish this out. Absolutely adore this layout. This collection is just so cute, so girly. So it was fun to go back into my older photos and find some photos that I could work with this collection. And this is where I realized I had that pink doily and I had totally forgot to stick it up in there. So I pull everything apart and tuck it up in there. And of course, that's that perfect little finishing touch to really make that photo the focal point of this layout. So I hope you enjoyed this. Be sure to check out the Scrap Room and their Flavors of the Month kit if you want. If you want to see it all up close, I do their videos of their kit reveals on their YouTube channel. So I'll put the links down below and you can check those out. So have a great day, and I will see you back, I believe, tomorrow with another process video. So thanks for watching. Bye-bye.